Ella, how are you all doing? Happy new week. I'm recording this for you. It is Monday. Okay, what is the date today? January 25th. We have such a powerful week and I have a very busy week. And I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live towards the end of the week. Hopefully I will also have time to do a YouTube Live as well. But I wanted to record this. This is a full moon in Leo and Mercury Retrograde. This is what we have that we're feeling this week. I also want to just talk a little bit more about the Schumann resonance and the solar flares we experienced last week. This has been a very powerful month as we prepare for February. So welcome everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Welcome back if you've been following me for a while. And please check that you're subscribed and hit the notifications button because I do updates on the community channel. Also, there have been instances on my channel and many other channels where you will get unsubscribed just by a YouTube algorithm. So make sure that you're subscribed and you click on that little bell so you can receive updates. And sometimes I post when I'm going to go live, but I do post energy updates as well. So welcome everyone. My name is PinkBella. I'm from PinkBella Aloha Therapy. I'm an Ascension guide, a way shower, a starseed, a twin flame, a light worker, a healer, an empath. I've had many hats and many awakenings on this journey. Two that were the most powerful. One, of course, was the twin flame activation and awakening that brought me to PinkBella Aloha Therapy, but I didn't know that at the time. And prior to that was my starseed activation at the pyramids in Giza. So I've lived all around the world. I've traveled to many of the ancient sites and portals, and now I live in the Pacific Northwest. And it's a very powerful ley line and grid line where I am at. I'm connected all the way down to the ley lines down to Mount Shasta, over to Lake Louise and Banff in Alberta, and then heading out to Hawaii and Australia. I'm actually looking after the Lemurian grid, but for many years, I was traveling to Greece and I was looking after the Atlantean grid. So now I'm doing both. I can manage that as well. And many of you are also grid keepers and you're activating portals and lighting up your neighborhood, your home, your reality. Okay, so this is a powerful full moon in Leo. I've got a few messages about it and then I'm going to pull some cards for us all. This is the first full moon portal in Aquarius for 2021. So that's very powerful in itself. It's going to be officially on the 28th of January, which is Thursday, but also into the 29th, depending where you are on the planet. It's going to be 9 degrees, 6 minutes in Leo. And Leo is about empowerment. It's about that solar plexus energy. And I did get a message about some of the chakras. It's also activating the age of Aquarius. So this is about, new moons are always new beginnings, but in full moons we can see how far we've come since the new moon mid-January. This is a very powerful full moon for self-empowerment and realizations about what timeline, what reality, what direction you would like to go in for this month and for 2021. It's preparing you as well for the Lionsgate, the 888 portal in August. So this is just the beginning to set the tone where you would like to be by August this year as well. The sun is in Aquarius. I believe there's like 7 planets in Aquarius, including Mercury, including Saturn and Jupiter, Uranus, I believe as well. Don't hold me to that. I didn't look into all the planets, but I know there's about 7 of them, so it's a very powerful jump start to the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is about the collective. So Leo energy is about you. It's about bringing your power back, calling your power in from maybe where you've extended yourself in some areas, personal, professional, relationships. Okay, so you're going to pull that power in back to self-love and self-care. And Aquarius is about the collective. It's about the community, soul, calling in soul tribe, and the global community as well as local community, okay? So all of that is happening right now. The focus of the Leo energy is self-love and bringing that self-love back to you. We always can all get better at doing that. And also, what is it that you would like to manifest this month and for the rest of 2021? So look at that. This is a time for not only looking at relationships, it's a fantastic time to manifest your twin flame divine partnership direction, but it's also a powerful time to like, what is my soul purpose and life purpose? And that's coming forward for many of you, okay? This is like I wrote down, this is a great full moon for twin flames and divine unions to manifest that. Some of the chakra imbalances, and we'll see what the cards bring forward. The crown chakra we got massive downloads and activations last week. still feeling it. I got another download today. The solar flares activated new levels of DNA and crystalline light codes. So, you know, I'm working with the rainbow light codes right now, but some of you might be receiving diamond code activations, and that comes in personal sessions as well. If anything that I share is a broad collective energy update, and then of course there would be personal messages that come in for you during sessions as well, okay? So the crown, when the crown gets activated that deeply, it brings in a root chakra imbalance, which brings in stress and anxiety. Third eye imbalance brings a sacral imbalance. They're connected. And then the throat chakra is connected to Mercury. Mercury's going to be going retrograde on the 30th of January. That brings an imbalance on our solar plexus. So there's all these different imbalances that you could be experiencing, one or the other. Ascension symptoms last week were huge. I had amazing sessions with clients last week. Thank you everyone who booked. One of the beautiful souls brought information to me that the Schumann resonance on some of the original sites has been quiet, like incredibly quiet since November. And I was wondering what was going on because I guess some of the information is being blocked. For those of us that are very aware of it, trust what you feel, trust what your body is telling you. That's the real frequency that you're feeling, okay? Somebody asked, how do I know if I'm experiencing downloads and frequency light codes? Ascension symptoms, that's what those are about. That means that you're integrating and activating light codes, okay? So the power level of the Schumann activation on the 22nd of January went to 6,000. That wasn't a mistake. It came through many different sources, and that's the highest it's ever been. It's usually at 7.82 hertz, okay? So that's what we were all feeling last week. I had to eat a lot of food to keep me grounded last week, a lot of earth food, a lot of root vegetables, because I could feel me being pulled out of my body, and I was having a hard time functioning and using, you know, electronics, that sort of thing. So that's what we were all integrating. That's the highest it's ever been, all right? Okay, and of course the main chakra, the heart chakra, is how we balance all of those other chakras. And it doesn't take much to get off balance. We get triggered by something, light codes come in, we don't get enough sleep. That brings us into imbalances. I have imbalances every day too. I just have some tools that I share that have been gifted to me to help me get on track and to help all of you as well. I'm just going to have some lemon water. And my throat chakra is starting to do a lot better. But for about 2 weeks, the last 2 videos, it's been not a lot of power behind it, because I've already been prepared for Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the throat chakra. It's the planet connected to the throat chakra. And it is my sun sign and my rising sign. It's the planet connected to Gemini and Virgo, okay? All right, so I'm first going to pull Sacred Geometry, Divine Masculines at the bottom, number 22, which we were just talking about, the 22nd, the powerful 22 master code. I'm just going to pull and ask for the best Sacred Geometry message for this Leo full moon. And I've asked if this is to be an Akashic reading, that some messages come in the cards. So I think today I'm going to do a collective Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading. And I was guided to pull some life purpose cards too, just to see, okay? I don't want this reading to be too long because I want to come back. If I do, if I am able to manifest the time to do a live on YouTube, I will post that in the community tab, and then I'll also let you know, you know, if you have any questions, to bring those as well. We'll do like a Q&A. Okay, best card for Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, whether you're here because you're a twin flame or on a divine union partnership journey, whether you're here as a starseed, an empath, a light worker, a healer, or you're on your ascension journey, you're like, what is all this about? Okay, I wear many, many hats, as you all do. Root chakra. We're going through a root chakra reboot, and when that's off balance. So that's us really working hard right now, from now through this week, through this full moon, to stay grounded, okay? So the root chakra, when it's balanced, it stimulates passion and energy, supports our sense of security on the physical plane, that we're feeling supported and loved by both Gaia and Source Universal Energy, and it both in our bodies and to be part of this physical world. So there you go. So wearing red clothes, magenta is a form of red, so that's what I was guided to wear. Be outside, barefoot in the house, feet on the ground outside if you can, eating root vegetables, eating red berries as well. I've had a real craving for cherries this last couple weeks, and that's been helping me. Okay, so that's for everyone. All right. I'm clairaudience. I'm just asking the team of light what divine feminine first. Okay. All right. While I'm shuffling the cards, if any of you would like to book a session or reading, the specials are still on, the 88% off till the end of the month. You can check the description box below, and there's a free activation with color rays for anyone who books a 60-minute session or more. You have a choice of either an immune boost, an abundance boost, or a meridian activation. The meridians are part of the Chinese acupressure, Chinese medicine, and I started working with those on myself again in December. That was one of the first tools that came to me in the 90s. I've been trained as a Touch for Health practitioner. So I actually can work with your higher self, and they'll bring in the main channels to be activated, and your higher self will do that as part of the session. And that basically helps your body physically be stronger through the Ascension symptoms and the light code activations, okay? So yeah, so just email me if you have any questions, but everything's on my website, or you can check below, okay. Divine Feminine, I'm going to pull 3 cards for both. So Divine Feminine chakras, Starseed, chakra activations, connecting with your star family of light, says reconciliation for some of you. There's going to be a twin flame reconnection or divine union reconnection or meeting in 2021. And this is a great full moon to manifest that, but you're receiving lots of Starseed activation codes at this time to help you remember that you're a Starseed. Beloved, there's the unicorns, high heart, cosmic heart, goddess energy. The thymus connected to the immune system, and it's between the throat and the heart chakra. It says beloved. Starting to see a theme, okay? And then protection, crown chakra. So that's Archangel Michael. For those of you who like to work with Archangel Michael, ensure that you're doing something to clear and seal your energy, and you can find all sorts of meditations around the violet flame. I give out tools like this after sessions, but all sorts of ways for you to clear and seal your energy on a daily basis, okay? That's our responsibility as energy beings, to care for and take care of our energy body, just the same as putting on our jacket and shoes and clothes to go out every day. That's part of our putting our little cloak on, zip it up. Okay, I'm going to pull, okay, I'm being guided to pull Divine Feminine cards first, and then I'll do Divine Masculine, and probably do some just for the collective too. So let's pull out the Tarot. And I'm going to definitely do crystals for the crystals, dragons, unicorns, and life purpose cards for the collective. But I just want to pull some Divine Feminine messages and see what your messages are. I hope everybody is well. Please like and leave a comment and let me know where you are on the planet and what's happening where you are and how you're doing. And yeah, some souls leave amazing questions, but some of them are very, very like detailed and specific that I could do a whole class on. And I will be offering classes at some point later this year, okay? First things first. Okay, so Divine Feminine. Just gonna shuffle. Just ask for the best tarot messages. I just being guided. So timelines for Divine Feminines. The last couple of months have brought up fear and like close down your energy field. So that's why it's saying protection. So you can expand your energy and feel okay and feel calm. You also probably been picking up on the collective anxiety from the global situation that everyone's been going through because it's been up and down. The unicorns are connected to the Avalon time period of Guinevere and King Arthur and Merlin and the Knights Round Table. So many of you have a personal unicorn and you've worked with unicorns before. And then of course there's some Starseed timelines and messages coming in for you. Okay, so let's just ask quickly, Divine Feminine, is the best messages for you for this full moon. Okay, first it says discontent and boredom. So for some of you, you're hitting dead ends in certain areas of your life, and that's to help you move in new directions and get excited and passionate about your new direction, okay? Trapped in fear. And there's two masculines. There's two masculines in these cards. So some of you as divine feminines have a masculine in your life, or it could be your twin flame divine partner. That they're going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, and they're dealing with dissolving ego. So that's coming through. And I'm just going to pull one more card because we would like a message specifically for the divine feminines. Okay, number 9, spiritual strength. So everything that you've gone to up until now has helped you complete a cycle. You've completed a very large cycle, and it's time for you to set your intentions for this year, for 2021. Okay, and all my sessions and readings right now are a specific focus for you to have the highest timeline for 2021. I think I'm calling them 2021 alignment sessions, okay? So that's, you're all completing a cycle, and everything that you've gone through up until now is giving you the strength and the courage to move in new directions. Overall, third eye activations, and you're being shown the truth about many situations in your reality in your life, and trust that, okay? And trust that you're also going through it like a third eye activation. And then bottom of the deck is the Lovers card, harmony. Remember, we want harmonious relationships in our lives. We want to let go of drama and anything that's dragging our frequency down, okay? Okay, I'm going to put that card back in the deck because I want to pull some for Divine Masculine and see what comes in. Okay, I'm going to pull a Work Your Light card. I'm going to shuffle this deck. These are cards they're not shuffled from my last session. That's good. I'm going to shuffle them now. It's a new week. We were supposed to have snow last night, and it didn't come. It came up way up on the mountains, but I was disappointed. I wanted to see the winter wonderland. We haven't had much. We just had a lot of rain here in Vancouver. So let me just pull 2 Work Your Light cards I'm given. Okay, so first off, Priestess. So the High Priestess. High Priestess has a lot of intuitive gifts and subtleties. So one of our superpowers is everything's not plain in our face. We have to work our intuitive gifts. How are you being called to step up and lead? So this is for many of you, you are being prepared for your mission, and you're being called up for soul mission, soul life purpose, okay? Deep replenishment. So another message for all of you, that there's that moon in the background. Through this full moon, do a retreat, rest, be held, self-love and self-care. If you're tired, rest. And I know I've been very, very tired, okay? So that's going to be those messages. All right, let's move on to Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull some chakra messages for you. Let's see where the Divine Masculines are at through this gateway. I'm going to pull 3. I'm just going to do a little shuffle. You get Starseed, Kitty, Sapphire. Cats are on the move. I had to separate them. They're full moon energy, full on. Very intense, very intense running around and yowling at each other. So they were in my last video, and that was not planned. Okay, best messages for Divine Masculine. Third eye activation, so your intuition is coming on. Divine Masculines, you're going through a third eye. When the third eye starts to open and activate, 1, we remember our dreams. 2, we know the truth. We can tell when someone's writing to us or not saying. We can feel that energy. Okay, so that for you, Divine Masculines, is happening. Starseed activations, new beginnings. So many of you as Divine Masculines, this is either news to you that you're a starseed, or you are becoming more fully integrated as a starseed in a human body, okay? And then bottom of the deck, root chakra, willpower, and there's that whale energy. So that's connected to Atlantis, Sun, Lemurian energy, okay? So that some of you are healing and clearing and pulling those gifts of Atlantis back to you. They come gradually. That's why Atlantis fell, because it got to a point where our gifts were abused and or used against us. So yeah. Okay, so we decided in this incarnation that we would go through the Ascension and Awaken and go through tests and initiations, and then slowly have our superpowers come back. So bottom of the deck for masculine, so there's number 1, awareness. There's that third eye activation. So that's the awakening for you all. You're aware that you're awakening. You're on your Ascension. Now what? Okay, so let's see what else through this full moon. There's the Leo energy, power. So you're being given tests and initiations to help you step back into your power, okay? And then one more message for Divine Masculines, crown chakra activation. So some of you are really feeling it. And like me, you're really feeling the head wobbly right now, which is hard to like think and function and do, but that's you receiving source universal energy. And bottom of the deck, well, the card says sacrifice, but it's a 12th chakra activation. And this is a healing. This is a working with Aboriginal lifetimes, okay? So many of us here in North America are very much connected to the land and the Aboriginal energy, as are people all around the planet. But some of you are you have guides that are working with you through this time frame, okay? Okay, where am I going to next? Work your light, okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I'm doing the reading. I do the reading differently every week. Sometimes I'll just come in with a transmission, but I like the cards because they're visuals and they bring more information. Okay, keepers of the earth. All of us came in to do this, but masculines, you're being called up. That's one of your main missions. You came in to be a keeper of the earth. You heard the call to help Gaia, to help the earth. You love the earth, and the earth needs our help to help clean it up. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you have a whole team of angels and ancestors that are working with you, masculines, divine masculines. And next card, inner temple. Okay, so it says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So heart chakra activation, meditation, some type of yoga or meditation to help you balance and stay in your heart through these times. And then bottom of the deck, Akashic records. So many of you as masculines are realizing you're multidimensional and you have lots of gifts and information in the Akashic records, okay? So and the Akashic record readings are my specialty at the moment, which I really enjoy. And I do it a little bit differently than a lot of other souls do. I actually tap into your Akashic records before the session and channel any information through your higher self and team of light so we can share and work through clearing those timelines that you no longer need a part of, like a soul fragment, a part of you in that timeline, and then bring all that energy back to you and those gifts back to you in this lifetime too. So I do bring in information about some lifetimes and some things that have happened, but my sessions are mainly about let's find out what we can bring into this lifetime and this now and help you stay focused and move forward to your highest timeline, okay? Okay, I'm being given that's it for that. So I'm gonna now pull for everyone. Let's go to the dragons first. Oh, no, I'm just hearing life purpose. Because I think what it is that there are some messages that need to come in. Oh, card just flew. Oh, that one card's important. Cards just flew out. These cards are not always about specific themes, but there may be some themes that come up. So I'm just asking like the best, for those of you on Soul Mission, some messages for all of you that you need. But I just want to see what comes in. Builder. Okay, so this has come in a lot of Starseed readings. Many of you have these Starseed DNA codes that are waiting to be unpacked because you have been on this planet before and you've been involved in building and creating different cities and portals, including in Atlantis and Lemuria, like very advanced civilizations, which we're trying, we've been told that they're ancient civilizations, but they're actually very advanced, especially Atlantis technology-wise. But builders too, this has come in sessions for souls that were involved in, we used to have stargates on this planet that were involved in the building of those stargates, okay? So for some of you, that is something that you're going to be doing in the future, because you have those gifts from other lifetimes here on the planet and as a starseed, okay? Let's see what else comes in. Oracle cards. I love it. So for some of you, you've been using oracle cards as an intuitive gift, or you're called to them to learn about more because that's helping you open up your intuitive side as well. We're not to always rely on oracle cards, though. I like to use them because it's like a show and tell. It makes it more fun. But when I intuitive with your higher self and team, I get messages without them as well. Okay. environmentalist. So this is that call to being an earth angel and being out on earth. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals and earth. So there's just confirmation that for some of you, your soul mission is to help us move into another level of caring for the earth. And then at the bottom, light and love. This is why we're to stay in our hearts, because we're in the world but not of it. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. All right. And then this flew out of the deck, justice. So just know justice will prevail, and that's the message that I'm being given. Justice will prevail, and that we're just to pull everything back that we've all been involved in this last 6 months to a year, and stay in our lanes. I call it in Hawaii, they say, stay in your canoe, paddle in your own lane, and bring all that energy back to you and breathe and rebalance. Okay, but just know that justice will prevail. Okay. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Okay. And maybe some of you maybe some of everything that's happened this last year have opened up new portals of directions for all of you because other doors got closed. All right, so I'm going to pull, and just let me know if anything resonated with any of you about that. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to pull a dragon or two for us all, a unicorn or two, and then some crystals, and then I'm going to say aloha. Okay. Best dragons for this gateway in this week. The aqua green dragon from Neptune. How perfect for the age of Aquarius. I love it. It's a connection to water. Even though Aquarius is connected to air, I always think of Aquarius as aqua as well as aqua energy. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. So for many of you, your soul blueprint has come online since the 21st of December, and this is your soul purpose and your soul direction, okay? Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic intuitive abilities and receive your soul knowledge. All right, that's beautiful. I'm just going to pull one more. I'm saying three. So let's do the earth and air dragon. I love it because Aquarius is the air energy, okay? Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Bottom of the deck, the earth dragon. So that's our root chakra. We need to earth. We need to be out in nature and spend time with the earth. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Clear stuck energy. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So that's true. This is the week where we have all planets direct to move forward with many projects and dreams and directions. Okay. Just have a little bit more water. Yeah, okay. Unicorns. And I bring all of these messages and more in one-on-one sessions with you all. Okay. So let's just see what unicorn messages can come in for all of us. They bring in like the dragons are very much down to business. The unicorns are like about play and magic and miracles and yeah. So the first one is strength. There's that strength card again, spiritual strength, okay? So everything that's happening right now is to help bring you back into a place of power. All challenges will make you stronger. You will get through whatever's going on right now to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation, okay? So for some of you, you've had to go through quite a bit. I'm going through a lot. Everybody I know is going through a lot right now. So we've got lots of decisions and choices to make. It's growth. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps. I'm just trying to read it right. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So this is a great time for spiritual growth in all directions and learning new things, expanding our consciousness. That's the age of Aquarius. And then support. All right, we're fully supported. So ask for help. Ask more help, get more rest. There's that rest word, nurture yourself. So that's what we're being guided right now. We need to nurture and integrate all those codes that came in. Let's see what crystals want to come in to help us. And I'm so glad I was able to do this video tonight. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to record a video at the beginning of the week for ages. So here we go. First crystal for all of us, rose quartz, of course. Self-love, self-care, one of my favorites. For the heart chakra and the love and for self-love. Yeah, rose quartz. I love. I'm wearing a piece as well. Lavender light for manifesting magic and miracles. It's very like it's metallic, but lots of greens and blues. Helps to open up your third eye and helps you feel more intuitive. And one more crystal for everybody. Oh, okay. So don't rush out and buy this crystal, but some of you have it. Pipestone, and it's about the root chakra, and it's about ancestors. Just as a reminder that your ancestors, call on them, you know. Call on team members or family members to help you through this time. But any kind of red stone for grounding and protection, okay, and energy. And another red one came in, ruby. So any kind of red stone, okay? That's, again, the root sacral chakra. Ruby is about passion and finding your passion in life. All right, beautiful tribe, thank you so, so much. Happy full moon in Leo and Mercury retrograde. It's going to just remember, like for a 3-week period, there is usually miscommunication. There's a conflict between our throat and our mind and our heart. So it takes us a little longer to process things. It is about slowing us down and helping us find new directions. So just, you know, double check everything. Like if you send a message to someone, don't assume that they've got it. Then, you know, it's a great time to set intentions before you send emails to make sure things get to people, okay? So that's usually the miscommunication. There's usually technology issues. And I just affirm that it'll be a smooth Mercury retrograde. Sending you all love and light. Again, if you'd like to book a personal session or reading, check out the comments below in the description box. Email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Be back soon. Bye.